How we all doing here on this Tuesday after the weekend that we had in Gamecock athletics? Has your heart slowed down? Has your heart rate gone back to normal? Have you been able to breathe since this weekend? What an amazing weekend it was for Gamecocks athletics. It was an amazing weekend. Baseball, obviously that's going to be the main topic of this video, but also basketball. I'm not going to touch on it too much, but we did go out and kick Georgia pretty good. Jermaine Couisnard's back. We had Minot play a really good game, who happens to be from Canada, so Canadian Cock Talk, shout out to him. And the Gamecocks basketball, yes, the season's pretty much a wash, but these guys are not going down without a fight. They're going to fight to the end, and it was good to see that we extend the winning streak against Georgia to, I think, 10 games. It's either 9 or 10 games. Correct me if I'm wrong. But the baseball team, Friday game in Clemson gets canceled. That game is May 11th or May 10th, I think. So we got to wait for that. But the Gamecocks clinched the series. The Gamecocks clinched the series because on Saturday, we go to Greenville, play at the Greenville Drives, their field, mini Fenway Park. Have an amazing game there, which we're going to break down both of these games. And then we come home to Columbia, win that game, go 2-0 against the Tigers, and we own this state. We are a baseball school. Baseball is back, baby. It feels amazing. The weather's starting to get better, at least for here. I don't know how it is in South Carolina, but I'm assuming that the weather's getting warmer as the seasons go on and everything. But baseball is back, and it's great to get back. So let's start off by breaking down the game on Saturday. 3-2 final for the South Carolina Gamecocks from Greenville, taking game one of this series against the Clemson Tigers. First inning, the Gamecocks put one on the board. We had that Wes Clark single right up the middle. He has a 3-0 count. We give him the green light. Boom. Almost takes Clemson's pitcher's head off. Clemson's pitching, that game especially. I don't want to talk about Sunday too much, but Saturday, Clemson's pitching was spot on, and that might be because of the umpire. I actually got to watch this game these weekends, unlike I had to listen to them the last couple of games, all the games against Dayton and Winthrop. I had to listen to all of them. So if I had to listen to this game, I would not have known how bad the umpire is. Yeah, the announcers would have said, oh, this umpire has not been doing good, but I wouldn't have actually seen it for myself. And boy, was he... It was one of the worst umpiring performances I've ever seen. But you know what? As much as it was inconsistent, it was consistent in the fact that it was inconsistent. So both teams got our fair share of calls that could have gone the other way easily, that were obviously missed calls. So it is what it is. The Gamecocks end up with a win in this one. Our pitching staff, Farr had an amazing start for the Gamecocks. He went lights out. Everyone this game had a really good outing for the Gamecocks pitching-wise, except Brett Carey. We all know what happened. Top of the ninth inning, leaves a breaking ball in, and the Clemson hitter just said, I'm pretty sure it was Parker, just said, if you hang it, I'm going to bang it, and just put it out barely over the fence out in left field. I didn't even think off the bat, that one did not look like it was going to go far. I thought that was an easy pop fly. It's just those aluminum bats. Here in Canada, I play baseball, we start using wood in the 8th grade, or what we call grade 8 here. We start using wood there. So the fact that it's crazy to me that there's still college athletes using aluminum, and I think that the aluminum bats really helped in that scenario, but I thought that was an easy flyout. Obviously, it flew a bit and was able to get over the stadium. Will Sanders comes in, does an amazing job after that in the extra innings for the Gamecocks. Pitching was well, and it all came down to the bottom of the 11th. But before I mention the bottom of the 11th, and obviously we're going to talk about Ice Ice Baby, shirts out now, tsus.store, get your Ice Ice Baby shirts. We got the scores on them, obviously referencing to Ice Ice Baby by Vanilla Ice. Get yours, the shirts are clean, great price, great quality, everything. Go visit tsus.store to get those. I need to shout out a Canadian in this video who had the most underrated play of the series. That scoop that David Mendham had on, the double play, that's not a play that you'll look back at this series and be like, that was a play that won the Gamecocks the first game. You're obviously going to look at the Eister hit. You're going to look at the Wes Clark one. You're going to look at the pitching performances. But let's say that ball gets by Mendham. Clemson scores a run. And then what are we? We're tied, or they have the lead going into the bottom of the 11th. I think it would have been. That could have got really scary. And the fact that he made that double play, that scoop, most underrated play in my opinion of the whole weekend. So I got to get that out of the way. And then obviously the Andrew Eister big single to center field. Gamecocks walk it off, take game 1, 3-2. It was an amazing game down in Greenville. But the series isn't over yet because we still got to go back to Columbia and go and try to clinch the win in this series. And then we're hopefully going on to look for the sweep. It was a hitter's battle in this one. I was scared at the beginning. I was scared because Clemson's bats looked a lot better than ours did. And our bats were very, very quiet. Our bats were not waking up. Wes Clark, from his second at-bat to the first game on Saturday to his first at-bat to the game on Sunday, I was worried. I was like, what happened to Wes? Was it just all the Winthrop and Dayton pitching why he's hitting all these balls out and everything? Is it just the performance level? Like, has Clemson actually got the better of him here? Yeah, but then he steps up in the, bottom of the third, sorry, and puts one center field off the batter's eye. Wes Clark is back. And then the next time he comes up, after Braylon Wimmer homers to tie the game up, or I think it was to come within one of Clemson, I think that put us at the score of, I think it was 3-2 Clemson at the time. Wes Clark comes up with 2 on, and what does he do? Reaps another soul, and guess what? Goes out, hits another home run, 3-run shot to put the Gamecocks up 5-3 in that one. Then Clemson has their stretch in the 7th where they score a ton of runs. I think that got it to like 7-5 or whatever. And then you have, bottom 7. Mendham comes up, gets a single. Then you have Eister come up, obviously get a single to tie the game. And then we go into extras. I thought it was just Wes Clark's game. I guess they weren't going to pitch to him in this scenario because with a guy who's already hit 2 home runs in the game and you're in the bottom of the 9th, you're not going to pitch to him. But I really, really thought that Wes Clark was going to put one out to end the game. But they walk him as they should have because you're not going to pitch to that guy in that scenario. But then you just have Eister come up. And what does he do? He does the exact same thing as he did on Saturday. Walk-off, I think it went down officially as a single, but it would have easily been a doubles just because the game was over. The Gamecocks beat Clemson back-to-back nights, or back-to-back days. Amazing series. It's not over yet. We still got to go play them on May 11th. I think the Gamecocks we go play Winthrop at Winthrop in Rock Hill this Tuesday, so tonight. And then we go on to play a weekend series against Mercer, I'm pretty sure, this weekend. So lots of Gamecocks baseball to keep going for, but we own this state. We own this state for baseball. The series is won, but I don't want to just win the series. As I said before the beginning of the series, I don't want to just win the series. I knew we were going to win the series. I want to sweep the series. So the sweep is coming. Got to wait a while, but it's going to come. So thank you guys so much for tuning into this video. I appreciate it, and definitely come back next time.